Right now, somewhere in your body, an alarm might be going off. You can't hear it, you can't see it, but it's there, quietly rewiring the way you think. It shows up as a heavy feeling after a long day alone. It shows up as restlessness at 11 p.m. with your phone in your hand. You call it loneliness. But what if that's the wrong word entirely? What if it's not an emotion at all? What if it's an alarm system, thousands of years old, still wired into your nervous system, still doing exactly the job it was built for? For most of human history, being alone didn't just feel bad. It was a death sentence. A human separated from the group had no one to watch for predators while they slept, no one to help carry food, fight off threats, or notice if they got sick. Out there, alone was not a mood. Alone was a countdown. So your body built a warning system, a feeling sharp enough to make solitude unbearable, sharp enough to send you running back toward other people fast. That feeling is still inside you. It never got the memo that the predators are mostly gone. The neuroscientist John Cacioppo spent decades studying this exact mechanism. He argued that loneliness works the same way hunger or thirst works. Hunger tells you your body is low on fuel. Thirst tells you your body is low on water. Loneliness, he proposed, tells you your body is low on connection. It's not a flaw. It's not weakness. It's biological feedback doing its job. But here's where it gets stranger. Cacioppo found that lonely people don't just feel worse. Their bodies actually change. Blood pressure rises, sleep gets lighter and more fragmented. The immune system starts acting like it's preparing for an injury that never comes. Your body, still running ancient software, treats social isolation as if a predator were already circling. Think about that for a second. Your nervous system cannot tell the difference between being alone in a dangerous forest 10,000 years ago and being alone in your apartment on a Tuesday night. To your oldest wiring, both situations look identical. Both say, you are unprotected. Both say, get back to the group. This is why loneliness doesn't feel like a preference. It feels like an emergency. And the data on what this emergency actually costs you is almost unbelievable. The psychologist Julianne Holt-Lundstad led a massive analysis combining data from over 300,000 people. She wanted to know how much chronic loneliness actually shortens a human life. Her answer shocked the medical world. Sustained loneliness was linked to a mortality risk comparable to smoking 15 cigarettes a day, comparable to obesity, comparable to physical inactivity. Let that sink in. Your ancestors' brains built an alarm so effective, so deeply wired, that when it goes off for months or years without answer, it can be as dangerous as a pack-a-day habit. Why would evolution build something this intense? Because for nearly all of human history, groups were survival technology, not a nice-to-have, not a lifestyle choice, a biological requirement like oxygen or water. The anthropologist Sarah Blaffer-Hrdy studied this idea from a different angle entirely. She looked at how human children are raised compared to other primates. Chimpanzee mothers do almost everything alone. Human mothers never did. Hardy's research pointed to something called cooperative breeding. Human infants, uniquely among great apes, were raised by a whole network. Grandmothers, aunts, older siblings, friends, neighbors. A human baby left with just one caregiver and no support system would have struggled to survive at all. The tribe wasn't a backdrop to your ancestors' lives. The tribe was the life support system itself. This is the piece most people miss. You didn't evolve to be an individual who occasionally socializes. No, you evolved as one part of a larger organism made of people. Pull a single cell away from that organism, and alarms start firing everywhere. So when you feel that quiet dread of eating dinner alone again, or scrolling a silent phone at midnight hoping someone texts back, you are not malfunctioning. You are behaving exactly the way a 500,000-year-old survival system is supposed to behave. But modern life created a strange trap. You can be surrounded by people all day and still trigger the alarm. Loneliness, researchers now understand, isn't about how many humans are physically near you. It's about how many feel like you're people. You can sit in a packed office and feel invisible. You can be part of a group chat with 50 names in it and still feel unseen by every single one. Your ancient brain doesn't count bodies, it counts belonging. This explains something strange about modern loneliness. Surveys across wealthy, hyper-connected countries keep finding the same unsettling pattern. Reported loneliness has been climbing for years, even as the number of ways to connect with someone keeps multiplying. More apps, more platforms, more notifications, and still more people describing themselves as alone. Why would that be if connection is just a tap away? Because a notification isn't a tribe. A like isn't a hand on your shoulder. Your nervous system was built for something with weight. Eye contact, shared meals, someone noticing when you go quiet. Digital contact can feel like food without actually being food. You consume it, and the ancient hunger stays right where it was. There's a strange comfort hidden in all of this, though. If loneliness is an alarm, then it isn't a life sentence, and it isn't proof that something is broken inside you. Alarms exist to be answered, not endured. A smoke alarm doesn't mean your house is cursed. It means check the kitchen, find the smoke, put it out. The same logic applies here. The feeling isn't the enemy, it's the messenger. Modern researchers studying social connection have found that the antidote isn't found in adding more people. It's found in adding more depth. A single honest conversation can quiet the alarm faster than 100 surface-level interactions. Your body isn't asking to be popular, it's asking to be known. So the next time that heavy, restless feeling creeps in, try shifting how you interpret it. Not something is wrong with me, but my oldest system is asking for backup. Not a personal failure, but a 500,000-year-old signal doing exactly what it was designed to do. Somewhere in your body, that alarm is still going off. But now you know what it's really saying. It was never punishing you for being alone. It was trying this whole time to bring you home.